With homes in Switzerland and the south of France, plus a non-stop work schedule around the rest of the world, you really think of Roger Moore still as Secret Agent 007. But the days and nights that he spent as James Bond are now long gone.
I had a great time doing them. Until the 7th, when I started getting rather tired, you know, and you want to do something different. Because I'm not doing Bond, which I'm delighted not to be doing all that jumping around, I can play close to my age. Not that close. No, I play my age, which is, thank God, you know, it's that sort of the awful thing every morning you get up and say, I've got to look good today. It doesn't matter anymore. You say I can even wear glasses while we talk.
Like a fine wine that just keeps getting better, the more's the merrier in his suave 60s. Trim and tanned, the man with the dry martini manner revealed a little-known fact about his past. Before he became quick on the draw as 007, Roger Moore earned a living in London studying caricatures, not characters.
If I had remained a cartoonist, I'd probably be dead by now, because I would have just sat in a chair all day. They ate Spam rolls.
Do you ever paint now? Do you ever pick up a brush?
Yeah. Do walls and the odd graffiti. No, I occasionally sketch quite a lot. I'm a doodler.
Yet that appreciative eye drew him to an enchanted Riviera town where Henri Matisse found inspiration. Roger and his wife, since 1969, Italian-born Louisa, summer in France. What makes that area of France so special?
For the artist, it was because of the light, because of the beauty of the place. And that light is still there. Well, we're lucky enough in St. Paul to live way back from the sea, and we can see it. But we're not down with the crowds. It is a beautiful place.
His most frequent address is the famed ski resort where celebrities seem as plentiful as snowflakes. Roger shushes the slopes by day and catches up on his reading by night.
I have probably the most books in Switzerland, so that is my real home. That all came about because my children wanted to be there. They wanted to go to school. They liked the idea of being able to ski every afternoon. So they said, this is where we want to go to school. And I thought, well, I want to be near my kids. So let's go live in Switzerland.
The former scourge of the KGB had a surprise at the spring 1990 wedding of his daughter. He left him stirred and shaken.
I never thought I could be that emotional. I said, anything that happened, I burst into tears. I had to read the first lesson in the church. I don't know how I got it out. I mean, it's all theater training. I mean, everything was misting up. Strange, isn't it? And it's not that I wasn't happy for it. I think it was, yes, tears of joy. It was a wonderful day.
He didn't so much lose a daughter as gain a cast member. Deborah and Dad were together in a 1990 movie that co-starred Roger with longtime pal Michael Caine. Bullseye. This was fun to do.
It was a great deal of fun, yeah.
The two of you working together and in a couple of places looking extraordinarily silly, I might, in your Scottish kilts.
I thought we looked rather beautiful in our kilts.
Lovely knees at this stage.
I have beautiful knees.
Okay. Keeping it all in the family, Roger teamed up with son Jeffrey in Fire, Ice and Dynamite. When his children wanted showbiz glory, their dad's advice was, look before you, well, you know.
I would point out the risks, the dangers of the acting profession. You know, it is not an easy profession, unless you happen to be very lucky like me. And then it's wonderful.
Roger, you look back over your life, the past, and you look for your life in the future. Do you have a philosophy that you've lived by?
Well, I think Kipling put everything down in if. You know, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. All of that. You know, particularly if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. You also have to have humility. Humility is the recognition that whatever you have is only loaned to you. And the really humble actor drops on his knees every morning, recognizing that what he has come from some greater power, and he says, thank you. for making me so much better than anybody else.
Roger Moore, nobody does it better.